All right, man. How are you all doing tonight? Welcome to the International Sustainable Comedy Music Variety Showcase for a Safe and Secure Society. Ha ha. All right, moving on here. Number 6, clean water and sanitation. Affordable and clean energy, man. Hey, who doesn't want affordable and clean energy, right? The 17 Sustainable Development Goals. More information at sdgs.un.org. Right? Is this what you guys came for? Did you guys come to laugh? No, we're going to be laughing. Who's not laughing out there? She's laughing. Did you say you weren't a lady or you were a man? Who? Okay, Reishi. I'm pretty sure I got her figured out. Some degree here. I had my hands all over her paintings tonight. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Ha, 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 ha. Infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, and finally, partnership for the goals, right? We need partners. So if you want to become a partner, go out there and sign that piece of work out there. Join the... Hey, we got any other Christians out there, right? Like me, you're a member of the Master Race. This is a tough crowd. We got... all right. Community partners. I want to thank Bethel Central Market for donating his butcher paper here. They couldn't donate any brains, but that's fine. Underground Studios for putting this on. All the performers, right? Thank you all the performers. And a special thanks to the audience, to everyone out there tonight, the audience. Okay, now I need a focus group tonight. We're going to have a little help from my friend, right? Now, what I need to know is, it doesn't matter, I'm not going to select anybody based on this, as we've already said. I do know, right, there's at least one black person in the group, right? At least one, right? Right over here, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need to get good representation. Would you come over here and get a card, please? I'm just going to make sure at least one of us, if there's look, man, there's a black person in the group. I want to make sure that this person's represented, right? All right, here you go. You got that? Take that. I'll explain in a minute. We're going to have a focus group. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And then I need another person here. How about anybody that, how about one woman, one lady? Any ladies in here? I need one lady to take a card, part of the focus group. No ladies? You want to use that term for a minute? Here you go. You got a beard? There you go. Here. Which way to Ben and Jerry's? All right, I know. That joke has a shelf life, right? And also you got to be in the right town. That one went over really well in Burlington. Look, man, you don't have to tell me, right? I didn't even start my set yet. This is all introduction. I need one more person. We got any beer drinkers in here tonight? Anybody in here drinking beer? All right, here you go. Kurt, you caustic. You caster. You caustic. You guys want to hear a song? You guys want to hear some singing? Yeah? All right. How are you doing? Are you a man or a lady? All right, good. How are you doing, sir? I'm doing well. Great, that's fantastic. Are you a man or a lady? You?
I identify as a woman.
Great, how are you doing?
Well.
Woman, man, miss? Right? All right, okay. Well, I'm so happy today. I feel it way down deep in my soul, knowing God is holding to my hand. Since I met the Lord, since He came. This is a little different. I can see this person here that identifies as a woman is not laughing, but she did kind of turn up nervously and smile, right?
I did.
Since He came in my heart that day, I'm thrilled to know that I've been born again. This one's different. Something happened when He saved me. Something happened in my soul. Look, you don't have to tell me this act is weird. People tell me all the time. They say, I had a guy the other day, he said, man, this act is so
Weird.
Mitch McConnell.
Weird. It's different, man. Like, you got to think about this. You never know.
Mitch McConnell? Well,
What's going to happen, right? It's different. You got to get used to it. Okay, friends, we're going to bring up David Crone next. Before I do any comedy, let's get some real talent coming out. David Crone, take the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, David Crone, deep Americana roots, tempered by a rock and roll lifestyle. Here he is. Yeah, anybody want to do the open mic? I'm going to put a marker and some cards over here. All you got to do is write your name, how you want to be introduced, and we're going to start calling some open mics. So you get 3 minutes on the mic, okay, if you want. Go. Sweet! Just take a quick survey here, right? Because we're not here to scare anybody, right? You're not scared, are you? Who am I talking to? I'm looking at you, but I'm pointing over here.
Big Alex.
Am I talking to you? Who was I pointing at, you or you? I was pointing at you. It's nothing to be scared of, right? Nobody came here to be scared tonight, right? Okay, so we're just gonna see, can I see that card? I can see it. Hold it up, please. You got the plus side, positive, gotcha. Now let me see the zero, make sure. 0, okay. Now, just by way, because we want to make sure, this isn't necessarily a democratic process, but I am trying to be inclusive, and I don't want to scare anybody off, right? I think my wife isn't here, so I can do most of my set. How's everyone doing tonight? How you doing tonight? I see we have at least one lady in the house. Not afraid to admit it either, right? She's not afraid to say hi, my lady. Got any ladies in the house tonight? You're proud of it? Nobody? All right, there you go. Hey, listen, did anybody get their food stamp check this month? Anybody get their food stamp check? I didn't get mine yet. Did you get it yet? Right? If you did, well, you can thank Lyndon Johnson, right? Right. Did you guys come to laugh or to hear history lessons? Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start my comedy set now. Hey, first of all, has anybody seen Jim Carrey here?
Yeah.
Tonight? No. I didn't think so. He's never been at one of my shows ever. Not one time. There's a reason for that, probably, most likely. Right? Back in the hey, look, back in the 90s, right? The 1990s, right? Not the gay 90s, the other gay 90s. Hey, have you ever noticed how gay the 90s were in America? The 1990s were kind of the gay 90s, weren't they? In many ways, some ways, partially. Have you got any people in here that it's important for you to know whether or not I'm gay? Is that important to anybody in here to know? No. So nobody here wants to know whether I'm gay or not? No. Great, it's none of your business. I'm not telling you anyways. I'm not here to tell anybody any of that stuff anyways. Nobody cares. What does anybody care about me? So nobody's seen Jim Carrey here tonight. Well, there's a reason for that, probably. Back in the 90s, the 1990s, Jim Carrey stole my act. And I had to come up with all new material, right? And I'm broke, man. I got bills to pay. So if you see Jim Carrey, I got a message. You tell Jim Carrey, I got a message for Jim Carrey. If you see Jim Carrey, tell him, I got a message for Jim Carrey, right? Back in the 90s, Jim Carrey stole my act, and I'm broke, man. I got bills to pay. So if you see Jim Carrey, you tell him, hey, I got a message for Jim Carrey. Hey, Jim Carrey, why don't you pay your bills? Yeah, so if you see Jim Carrey, here's my card. Give him my card, man. I got a message for Jim Carrey. Also, Tucker Carlson, man, I got a message for that guy. Where is he? I've got a message for that guy, man. Tucker Carlson, man, and all the other Hollywood weirdos, right? Him and Kyle Brandon House, or whatever his name is, right? Alec Baldwin, all the rest of the Hollywood weirdos, right? Tucker Carlson, man, that guy needs to get washed in the blood of the Lamb, man. If there was ever a guy that needed to get washed, man, it's Tucker Carlson. Man, that guy needs to get washed, man, in the blood of the Lamb. Can I get an amen? Amen. All right. Amen. Now we're talking, man. If you see, and if he is already washed in the blood of the Lamb, good for him, man. Right. Now he needs to find a good church to join that church, and he needs to shut up and start paying his tithes. Right? Right. Tucker Carlson needs to get washed in the blood of the Lamb. Him and all the other Hollywood weirdos. Right? You guys want to hear about the Hollywood weirdos, or you guys want to hear some jokes, right? Did you take your ivermectin today? No? How about your mifepristone? Anybody out here take your mifepristone today? Hydroxychloroquine? Did you brush your teeth with bleach? Did anybody here come to get medical advice or advice on how to vote from your local comedian? I didn't think so. Right. Well, here's the thing, man. If you see Jim Carrey, hey, listen, here's the thing. It's focus group, right? Anybody in here got a problem with either the topic of or jokes about, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do any jokes about this, but I'm just curious. I'm not even going to bring it up. Right. I'm not even going to bring it up. There you go. Does anybody in here have a problem? Does anybody in here have a problem with the fact that I talk with a lisp? Right? Well, if you do have a problem, it's time to get over it, man. Right? Everybody's got a problem, something that they have to overcome, something they have to deal with, right? My lisp is not that big of a deal, right? I'm not going to let it change me. Don't let it change you, okay? All right, there you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and invite David Crone back up, because he and I are going to do a song together. That's right, we're going to do a good one tonight, friends. And then I'm going to sing some songs later. And while he's coming up, he already knows the song we're going to play. The question I have is, because I don't want to traumatize, I don't want to scare anybody off, right? And I'm going to ask some personal questions coming up, but I don't want to scare anybody off. Has anybody here, you got a problem with machine gun jokes? Okay. Oh, all right, well, all right then. Well, it looks like we're doing at least one machine gun joke. All right. All right. So, let's see. Go see. The old hometown looks the same as I stepped out from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and my papa. Oh yeah. And down the road I look, and there was Mary. Hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry, and there's that old oak tree that I used to play on, and down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary. Hair of gold and her lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Again, that one. Then I wake and look around me at the four gray walls that surround me, and then I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. For there's a guard and there's a sad old car. playing that one there for me tonight. We'll do our little machine gun humor a little bit later. But in the meantime, I got an open micer coming on up now. David, would you mind volunteering? Please hand me that first card right there.
Okay.
I'm not even going to look at the card. I have no idea whether this person's lady, man, Asian. Go ahead. Or black. Let's see. Oh, okay. Amy. We got Amy coming on up for the open mic. All right. I have no idea about the introduction from where this beautiful participant hails, but here we go. Step on up to the mic and cheers for 3 minutes. Go for it. Great, fantastic. Amy, from somewhere. Have you guys ever heard, you remember, you got any 70s people here tonight?
Yeah.
70s kids, right? Child of the 70s, right? You remember the $6 Million Man? Right? We have the technology. Steve Austin, man, that guy's still around. Lee Majors, right? Right? Lee Majors. Everybody wanted to be Steve Austin when I was a kid. Now he's a wrestler, right? Okay, well here you go. We have the technology. Let's see if you can follow along with this. Yeah. We have the technology. We can do whatever we please. We have the technology. We can do as we choose. We can put a man on the moon and we can put a lady in space. But one thing we haven't been able to do is keep our own kids and immigrants too from being shot up in their own schools with machine guns. There was literally nothing funny about that to begin with, and that made it even less funny. Does anybody in here agree with me that there's nothing funny about machine guns? Right. There's just nothing funny about it. I think I've proved my point.
I already said clown college.
Clown college. I mean, this is the clown college.
That's
Right? You get your degree, right? Okay. So we've agreed, right? There's nothing really funny about people getting shot up with machine guns. It's just not funny, right? It's not. So that's why I don't do jokes about it. Also, I don't do jokes about abortion, right? Hey, listen, do you guys know I'm pushing? I got an agenda tonight. Pro-life agenda. I'm pushing the pro-life agenda tonight, man. Right? Okay, I came here to push
Absolutely.
pro-life agenda, right? Means I'm against abortion, right? I'm pushing food stamps. Now, I'm never going to have one. Yeah.
An abortion?
Yeah, why can't everybody just be like me and not have abortions, right? I'm not doing abortion jokes, I'm just not going to have one. Right. I'm not going to have one. Why should anybody else have one? I need to go back.
I don't have it. Why should anybody else? You know, I mean, why should we all be bald?
Did you take your favorite Pristone today?
I took yours.
Mine? Okay,
Yes.
I thought something was wrong. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm pushing food stamps, man, on everybody, right? Every American should be on food stamps. Right, they should. Why? I'm pro-life, man. I'm pushing my pro-life agenda, right? Universal health care, right? Education, full and free, from kindergarten to, no, how about preschool, man, through college, right? I've got a pro-life agenda, I'm pushing it. And I'm not going to have an abortion. Are you?
Not today.
All right, good.
I
Don't have one.
the
Just don't
diamond's
do
still
it.
young.
Just don't do it, right? I'm against abortion. I'm against abortion, right? I'm pushing food stamps, right? On everybody, right? Start with you. Ladies and gentlemen, David Crone.
May I make it?
You better not make it about him being black. That's not funny. He's black, dude. There's nothing funny about being black.
It doesn't even say that on the card, dude.
Yeah, but I happen to see
How
it.
was I supposed to know
I happened
if
to
it
see
doesn't
it
say
when
on
he
the
turned
card?
it in.
Write it
Look, I
down.
didn't select him because he was black. He just happened to be black, and I happen to want to know that.
I mean, I would have picked him out
That's
for
all.
being handsome. So,
Right.
come on up, buddy.
All right, Alex Poem? All right, man. Here he comes, man. I guarantee you, he's not one of those Hollywood weirdos. I can pretty much guarantee you that. All right. Uncensored, baby. Let's go. Watch out. Thank you, Alex Poem. All right. This is one that I grew up with. Maybe you know this song, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to sing it. Maybe you want to run out of the room when I sing it. Right?
Okay.
We'll see. Yeah, let's try it. I'll just start singing. Oh, it's written and it's real that my Jesus heals. Oh, it's written and it's real and it's for you. It's been tested and it's tried and it fully satisfies. Oh, it's written and it's real and it's for you. Fantastic. What's your name, please? First name?
Chloe.
Chloe. Thank you, Chloe. Welcome to the International Sustainable Comedy, Music, and Variety Showcase for a safe and a secure society.
Thank you.
Right. Hey, you guys knew already, this is an old one, right? I'm going to do this one again because this one just, I don't know what the deal is with that one, but I got to do it sometimes. We're playing it by ear tonight, improvising, as you can see. The International Sustainable, right? International Sustainable Comedy, Music, and Variety Showcase for a safe and secure society. Haha, don't forget to laugh at the end. And then, of course, we have David Crone, Srandall Slopez, the underground studio, the audience, Randolph and surrounding areas, right?
Of what?
Of what used to be America.
Okay.
Ah!
Good enough.
We're building a comedy scene out here, friends, a music and variety scene, right? From the bottom up and the middle out, right? Just like President Biden says. Listen, have you guys seen the prequels? You know Jar Jar, right? He's the funniest of the characters. Right. He's the funniest of all the characters we've ever had. Jar Jar, he's the key.
No.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Jar Jar Binks is the key. Of course he is. And if you watch it, look at the prequels, you will see he's the key. This one's called I'm Glad You're My Friend. It goes to the tune of Farmer in the Dell. You know that one? Look at the person next to you
Everybody.
and sing, I'm glad that you're my friend. I'm glad that you're my friend. Count to 3 and stand by me. I'm glad that you're my friend. Yeah?
Close enough.
Yeah, that's pretty close. See, we did abortion, right? Machine guns,
Right.
mifepristone,
You-
ivermectin,
You mentioned the president.
hydroxychloroquine. Did you brush your teeth with bleach? Who's the president? Jar Jar Binks. I don't want you guys to be disappointed. I know this is a little different. It's non-conventional comedy, if you will, right? I guess the comedy is, for instance, did you know not every joke is for every audience member, and also not every audience member is for every joke, right? Who am I talking to? Oh, Kurt. You guessed it. You guessed it.
I'm here.
The thing is, you know a joke is funny if you laugh, right? And if you don't laugh, it just means that you didn't think it was funny. The joke wasn't for you. So it's no offense, man. If you like the joke, great, laugh. And if you don't like it, don't laugh. Okay.
Just for my love singer song. Some people claim that there's a bomb on the grave. It's probably raining small.
Here's your thumb now.
wasted away in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost record of song. Some people claim that there's a long, long way, but I know. Whose fault is it? Joe Biden?
Yeah. Let's, oh, speaking of which, right? Oh, I already told you I never had an abortion, right? I've never had one. I'm not gonna have any. I'm against abortion. And I'm not even taking nifurtridone, man. I'm not taking nifurtridone either, right? Okay. And also, I followed all the parts of the Bible that I agree with. The parts that I don't like, I just ignore. Right. Did I tell you I'm an atheist? Part-time, mostly, only when it comes to the God of the Bible. Listen, here's the thing, man. Hey, listen, did you know that the Bible's a book of stories for adults? You want to argue about a book of stories? Who's stronger, Superman or the Hulk? Who's stronger, Superman or the Hulk? Superman. Who's more powerful, Jar Jar Binks or Emperor Palpatine?
Emperor Palpatine.
You guys need to rewatch the prequels. All right. Oh, we got any Never Trumpers in here?
What?
Never Trumpers? Anybody here? Never Trumpers? Never Trumpers? Never Trumper? Anybody else? Never Trumpers?
Hate it.
Hate him. Got it. Hate him. Hey, we got any Trump supporters in here? Trump supporters, right? Like me?
Are you kidding me?
Trump supporter? Nobody supports the mentally ill? I do support the mentally ill. Yeah? It usually gets a laugh. That always gets a laugh in Burlington. Burlington's full of weirdos, man.
They're sophisticated.
Yeah. There's a bunch of weirdos that live in Burlington. They're not quite Hollywood weirdos. There's another name for them. They're weirdos. Right, Burlington. Right, whatever, man. Hey, who's the president? Somebody's got to be the president, right? Yeah, I know it's Biden. Come on. I know who I voted for. Don't ask me who to vote for. Sometimes I'll tell you who I voted for, but don't ask me to tell you who to vote for, right? The day after, I always regret it. I always have trouble with that. Don't forget to like, listen, and subscribe. Oh, here you go. Here's a good one here. How about this one? Melania Trump, right? Talk about a first-class lady. Man, Melania Trump, first-class lady, right? And a world-class first lady, right? Melania Trump, first-class lady, world-class first lady. No? How about from the bottom up and the middle out? Bottom up and the middle out. Now, we got to rebuild the economy from the bottom up and the middle out, right? No? Okay. I'm usually get some Burlington.
No economy here.
Okay. Hey, is sleep deprived a sustainable lifestyle? I'll tell you. Come back. Talk to me in a week. I'll tell you if I'm still alive. Let's see. What's this? Trump will be the biggest write-in candidate in the history of something. I don't know what that meant. What the heck? Huh? Trump is the ratings king. If you're going to be a good president, you need to own the ratings. That's just weird. Who comes up with this stuff? Where do they come up with this stuff? Right? Wow. There's a lot. I have a lot of Trump jokes, but look, man, I'm not out to be mean or put anybody down, right? And I'm not talking about all Republicans, and that's not racist against orange people, right? I know a lot of orange people, and that's not racist against orange people, right? It's not racist against orange people, right? We need to do like Melania Trump said, the best, right? Like Melania Trump said, right? First class lady, world class first lady, Melania Trump. That gets a lot of laughs in Burlington. I don't know why. I must not be in Burlington. Are we not in Burlington anymore? Right. Hey, Trump is the king of the one-liners, man, right? Trump is the king of the one-liners.
One term?
Hoax. Right? He's the king of the one-liners. Russia.
King of bullshit.
Russia. That's a one-liner. Yeah? Trump's the king of the one-liners. They're not getting a lot of laughs out here with these Trump jokes, right? No? Nobody supports the mentally ill. I'm not, that has nothing to do with orange people. I'm just asking.
Trade.
Orange people. Orange man. Right? Have you ever noticed how Trump he picked the color orange, right? He stuck with it, right? I got the color brown. I stuck with it, right? Right? This guy here, he's black. Look at him. He didn't pick his color. He stuck with it, right? You don't see this guy here bleaching intimate parts and coming out here intimately bleaching himself. Not that I would care if he did. What is it my business? He might not even be black, to my way of thinking. But he says he's black. I'm going to believe him, right? What is it my business? What do I care, right? Who's over there? Who's that in the corner over there? I'm doing a standalone choke-along with me right now. Right? Amy's laughing about it over there, right? Wow, I'm telling you, this is rough. This is a hard one here, man. And it's getting harder. Right, you want me to make it harder? Look at this. Hey, what do you guys think about this? I know, I've been working on this one. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm doing, right? Jacket on?
Jack off.
Or jacket
Jack it
off.
off, I mean.
Jacket on, or should I go jack it off? What do you think?
Jack off.
I should go jack it off?
You should
All
jack
right, jack it off.
Yeah,
You want-
jacket off.
Oh, you
No, the jacket off.
jacket off.
Not jacket off.
Jack it off, that's what I said. I said, you want me to go jack it off?
Yeah.
I'm going to. I'm going to go jack it off right now.
Yeah.
Right. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing, right? You guys have seen the internet. Those people know exactly what they're doing, right? Are you on the internet?
Never.
Oh, who here gets on the internet? Yeah? You know exactly what you're doing? I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm gonna do, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is welcome to the 2023 International Sustainable Comedy, Music, and Variety Showcase for a Safe and Secure Society. Ha. Also, don't forget our 17 sustainable goals out there, our chance to work with the partnership. More information at sdgs.un.org, right? Our first goal is no poverty, zero hunger, reduce inequalities, gender equality, right? Make our city sustainable communities, right? Am I right? Life underwater, life above water. They've got it covered. 17 sustainable development goals, right? We're partnering today with the United Nations to accomplish these 17 sustainable development goals. Am I right? Yeah, right, good. If you're happy about that, that's great. There's 17 of them.
That's a lot.
Okay. What? Kristen, thank you, Kristen. Is anybody here? I know if you go to Disneyland or one of these places, they're not going to point like this and point like this. Is anybody bothered when I point? Nobody's offended at that? Okay, just checking. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand and play this with no strap. How's that?
How about if I put the seat here for you?
Yeah, how about?
Can I help you?
Yeah, just move that right there and I'll bring her, ready? Okay, this song is one that I wrote 2003, and it's not actually a serious song, and I don't want to scare anybody or offend anybody, all right? This song was written in 2003. It was written by a different author than the one you see standing before you here, although I think it's still a bit of a humorous take on whatever it is that I'm singing about. Thank you. Great.
Do I owe you money for that contact?
No.
Okay.
Now it's here we go. All right. I got 2 pair of underwear on in case I got a rip. Don't worry. Here we go. Why did that matter? I don't know. It did. Here we go. Ready? It's avant-garde. Hey, this is avant-garde. This is avant-garde Christian comedy. Avant-garde, right? Right? Did you guys know we're doing Christian comedy here tonight? No? Well, we are. Who thought this? Who knew they were coming to see a Christian comedy act? All right, here we go. Let's see if I can remember how to play it. God bless the Taliban. Wait. God bless the Taliban. God bless the USA. God bless true heroes like John Walker Lynn, who uphold the American way. They saw their duty and they done it right. And if they was here, they'd say, God bless the Taliban. God bless the USA. Now you can have your Davy Crockett and keep your Martin Luther King, because we got George Bush, Bill Clinton, Al Gore, and the Taliban regime. We got I never felt safer in all my life, and if you ask, I'll say, God bless the Taliban, God bless the USA. Made in America, it's the greatest tag I know. I'll never buy a Chinese water gun or a Jap radio. And if you want a deal on freedom, that'll never go away. It's T-A-L-I-B-A-N, and American men say, yodelay, 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 God bless the Taliban, God bless the USA.
Yeah, man.
That's it. That's what I got. Written in 2003 by a songwriter named Steve Rogers. Right? You can look that up on the internet. SteeveRawjers. Steve Rogers. That guy is still around. Okay, we have 3 more prizes to give away. We have a New England Patriots spiral notebook here. We have a 2023 calendar, and I got a set of headphones here. I don't know, I might have picked this up on the plane, but these are nice. Okay, here's what I need. I need someone in here that has a driver's license from the state of California. Does anyone in here, besides me, have a driver's license from the state of California? No?
Driver's license in the state of California.
You have a driver's license in the state of California?
Yeah, but it's from a different state, but it's in the state of California.
Is there now?
Oh, so your driver's license is in California?
That counts.
He's too witty. I'm going to have to give him a prize. I'm going to have, look, it's not because he's black either. Not only because he's black. What do you want? Do you want the book?
Headphones.
Headphones.
Oh, headphones, I got you.
He's got to fly
He
back.
only needs one though.
Thank you, thank you.
Good touch. I want to open the floor to any more open mics if we have any. Any more open mics? Kurt, come on up.
Good.
Your last open mic. This will be our last open mic for the night.
I'll thank you.
Kurt, you guess, ladies and gentlemen, from around here. He's from around.
Hey man, he's from right here. Your daughter is awesome. He's from right here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. While David comes up, I got 2 more songs. I know I've done a lot of announcing that I'm going to sing songs. Usually I'll just sing them, right? Yeah, I'm just going to sing a song. Don't worry about playing with me. Yeah. I don't worry about tomorrow. Right? I just live from day to day. I know to borrow from the sunshine, for the skies may turn to gray. I don't worry for the future, for I know what Jesus has said, and I know He walks beside me, and He knows what lies ahead. Many things about tomorrow I don't seem to understand, but I know who holds the future, and I know He holds my hand. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. David Crone, close the show. We'll see you 17th Sustainable Development Goal of Ladies and Gentlemen, STTS.un.org. Thank you.
All right, what a lovely night. My friend, Randall.
Also, I didn't get to this, but do we have anybody here that's in the military? Marine, Army, Air Force, Navy? Anyone?
Good, let's talk shit about him.
No?
If
Okay.
there's no one.
I do have one joke though. I have one Marine joke. Have you ever noticed how early these Marines get up?
No.
Why do they get up? You know why these Marines wake up so early? I usually do this when Marines are out there. They get the joke. You know why these guys get up so early? They got a lot of stuff to do. Marines, you got all of a sudden, first of all, they're first to fight, right? They got a lot of stuff to do. They got a lot of stuff to do.
Okay.
And then also, one last joke. How much money do you need in your bank account at all times?
$1 million.
Who needs $1 million in their bank account at
Can
all
I
times?
marry you right now?
I need,
At least $1.
she took my punchline. I need at least $1 million in my bank account at all times, right? Right. And that's not weird.
No.
Unless Jeff Bezos is a total weirdo.
No.
Right. And I'm not saying that Jeff Bezos is not a total weirdo. I'm just
Absolutely
saying I need $1
normal.
million in my bank account at all times, and that's not
That's
weird.
not $1 million.
Unless Jeff Bezos is a total millionaire. A big weirdo. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Thank you. We'll see you next year.
The wrong first number. The wrong first letter.
TikTok. Here's my TikTok video. TikTok. Watch all Luke's this, man. Alex! Excellent, man.
Listen, I was on my way to so I was.
That was a great set.
Here's my TikTok video. TikTok. Watch all Luke's this, man.